Hi Pisces, thank you for tuning in. This is a mid-month reading for the month of April 2017. Let's see what the cards can tell us. So no major arcanas in this one. And the first thing that tells me is all of this is within your hands and a manifestation of you. So let me just take a look here and bear with me. So Knight of Cups, of course. You're feeling romantic. You may be feeling passionate. Not necessarily with someone else. It could be within yourself. You may be feeling sexual. You may be feeling, those energies. Passionate. Okay, ideas. First card that came up, Two of Cups. I don't remember which one. It also came up for another sign. Wow, I got my Palo Santo burning here like crazy. Don't know if you can see it. Anyways. So connection could be connection to someone else, could be connection within yourself, a balanced male-female energies, could be connection to a passion, some emotional connection. And right after that, I have the Eight of Pentacles. So something that you're working on or towards, a project, a book, a piece of art, a relationship. So something you're working towards. And you've put a lot of work towards it and you're very focused on that work, right? After that, a Two of Pentacles. Suggesting a need for balance or a need to balance your work with other parts of your life. So don't, for example, if you're working hard on a project, something you're connected to, something that's giving you emotional fulfillment, do not neglect other aspects of your life. Do not neglect family life. Try not to neglect yourself, your own emotional fulfillments. Try to balance that. And then in the center here, Knight of Cups, romance, emotional connection, followed by the King of Pentacles, hard at work, which, makes sense. You're hard at work, you're working towards something. And right before the Knight of Cups, I have Four of Swords. So again, have that balance. Don't overwork yourself. Take time to rest. And the last three cards are interesting. There's a Six of Swords. Wanting to abandon, to run away, or to forget. Followed by the King of Swords, taking action, intellect, smart moves. Followed by the Eight of Cups, emotional dissatisfaction, or could be that you're so hard at work on something, or you're so focused on something. So focused perhaps on a relationship, on emotional connection, or trying to mend something that you may be neglecting feeding your own soul. Because again, I read the cards this way as well. We have the Two of Cups. Let me move that a little higher. We have the Two of Cups, emotional connection, male-female balance. And underneath that, we have rest. So perhaps maybe take a rest from trying to balance, from putting all the effort towards that. And by rest, it doesn't mean forgetting about it or running away or abandoning it altogether, just taking a break. We can look at it this way as well. We have the Eight of Pentacles, your heart at work. And right underneath that, there is the romantic Knight of Cups, taking action towards emotional fulfillment, which could be what you're working hard towards. And again, you don't need a reader to tell you that. Everything we work towards gives us some sort of emotional fulfillment. Every job we have, there's a reward, there's a gain, there's either recognition or a completion of a project, money, to feed our families, to feed ourselves, to buy things we want, right? And right after that, underneath I have the King of Swords. So this requires mind work, thought. You're taking action, you're being smart about it. And the last one, we could look at it that way of two pentacles, a need for balance, to not neglect any aspects of your life because you're working hard and you don't expect anything to be handed to you, right? The King of Pentacles, he worked to be on that throne. He is also male energy, King of Pentacles, so taking action, working towards that. But at the end of the day, right underneath that Eight of Cups, it may not be fully satisfying, or you may feel like another part of your life is being neglected because so much energy is being put towards whatever you're working towards. Let me draw a few more cards to maybe bring that a little more into perspective, because I feel it's very vague. Pisces, please. Whoa. Okay, this just came out. So, right, you're working towards particular results. You're waiting for certain results. Could be in a relationship, something that gives you emotional fulfillment. Could be you're working out and you want to lose a certain amount of weight, or get a certain get into a certain physical shape, right? And you're working and you're working, and you may be neglecting that piece of cake that you love so much. You know what I mean? There may be too much focus, but you're waiting for results, or you're watching the seeds that you've planted kind of grow and unfold and blossom. But it may not give you the emotional satisfaction you think it may give you. Pisces, please. Pisces, please. Right, so you're carrying all of this on your back, but Ten of Wands is also completion, so it's coming to an end. You're close to the final goal, to the project goal, right? Because, you're watching it all grow and develop and manifest. So it's almost there. It's coming to an end. But again, there's not much guidance in that, is there? Guidance for Pisces, please. Need for balance, perhaps, right? Don't neglect certain aspects. Guidance for Pisces, please. Again, puts it all into question. Will it give you the emotional fulfillment that you really want? Will getting into that physical shape get rid of certain self-image issues you may have? Just as an example, will gaining that financial status that you're working towards, and you're almost there, will it truly make you happy? Right? They say that achieving an external circumstance, situation, status is a temporary pleasure, but it doesn't fix anything that may need work on the inside. any limiting beliefs, any wounds. So again, he's holding all the swords. There's been a battle. He's won. He's holding all the swords. He's victorious. But at what cost? Was it worth it? Will achieving whatever it is that you're working towards, will it give you that emotional fulfillment? Right? That's not to say it shouldn't be worked towards or it's bad. No, not at all. But are you doing it for the right reasons? Will it give you emotional fulfillment? Because you've drank from a lot of cups. You've been looking for that romance, emotional fulfillment. Will reaching this goal give you that? Right? Will avoiding the actual issue, running away with certain things that may be causing uncomfortable or unhappy feelings, again, in general, not for everyone, will, for example, will reaching exclusivity or getting commitment from a partner really help with feeling loved? Will it help with self-love? Will that goal, will that achievement really help you feel on the inside how you want to feel? Because I see that you've been really working towards it. You really want it to happen. It's in your hands. Knight of Cups, romance, emotional fulfillment, feeling good, self-love. To the King of Pentacles, you don't expect it handed to you. You're working towards it. You rest and you work towards it. You rest and you work towards it. You know, it's in your hands and you're balancing that for an emotional fulfillment. But again, is it to compensate for something you feel lacking of? And I don't mean, there's a lack of money, therefore I work and I have more money. That's compensation. No, this is kind of on a different level. It's the results are almost there. There's a harvest and you're waiting for the results. And you're almost there. You're carrying everything on your back. But again, this card puts it all into question. Will it give you the emotional fulfillment? Because it seems there are a lot of cups that you've tried and drank from, and you're still looking out to the moon wondering, where is my cup? I think I had a similar reading for another sign. Oh, a couple cards. Let's see if I can draw anything else. Because a lot of pentacles here, so a lot of work or a lot of changes happening in your physical life. And a lot of swords. And no major arcanas. Pisces, please. Pisces, please. The Fool, first major arcana. Beginnings, going about, working, taking action, doing things without an exact sense of direction. Juggling a lot of things at once. He's masked in a costume. Not to sound offensive, but are you being a fool, thinking that this will achieve that inner peace, tranquility, self-love, love? Will you gain what you are hoping to gain by reaching this goal or achievement? They say it's the destination, it's the journey, not the destination. So the Fool, this could be a beginning of a realization, or this could be simply, yeah, you're seeing results and you're working towards it, but is that really are you going to achieve the emotional, romantic, self-love fulfillment that you're hoping to achieve? Because it starts with wanting a connection, wanting balance, wanting emotional fulfillment. followed by being hard at work to achieve that, followed by trying to keep that balance, trying to achieve it in your external life, followed by some rest, right? Followed by wanting that romance, that emotional fulfillment, that feel-good feeling, followed by more hard work. You know, you don't expect things handed to you, so you're working towards them. Followed by, do I want to run away or avoid certain thoughts, feelings, beliefs? Because I'm putting action and I'm achieving what I want at the end of the day, though. Will it give me emotional fulfillment, or will I still be looking out to the moon, to the sky, wondering why it's not here? Because it's manifesting, it's happening. Because you're coming to the end of that cycle. You're carrying everything, and it's admirable as well. It's admirable, that hard work, that effort. But at what cost? Or this victory, this conquering, is it really going to give you the emotional fulfillment that you are seeking? Or was this all hard work in the wrong place or in the wrong direction? I wish it was a more positive reading. Again, take what resonates. I mean, take what resonates. But this is just what I'm getting from the cards. Is that coming to the end of a cycle, of course, and because it's wands, I'm getting more of a personal development cycle. Perhaps when you achieve this goal, you get that commitment, you get that project complete. The intention is good. The intention is good and it's there. And it's for emotional fulfillment, for love, for romance, for passion. A lot of hard work. But, you know, will getting that recognition really make you feel worthy? Will getting that commitment really make you feel loved? Will winning an argument or proving your point really make you feel understood? Or are these temporary, ego-fueled solutions? Will having proved your opinion and your point make it more heard? Will having gotten that promotion really make you happy? I mean, it could apply to a whole skew of things. But that's what I'm getting here. The positive thing is, I mean, you're going to get to that end goal. You're going to achieve what you want to achieve, whether it's how you think or not. And you're coming to the end of that phase. And the good news is, yeah, you're hard at work and you get things done. But is it the right kind of work? Is it perhaps too superficial for the kind of deeper peace, tranquility, love, achievement, worth, whatever? Is it too superficial for that deeper growth that you are perhaps craving? Because you will see results, but you may not feel how you thought you would feel once you got those results. And I'm guessing mid-May could be a beginning or could be a realization of that. Or perhaps this is just what the cards are recommending, that perhaps look at it a different way, or not to abandon, no, 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 but just don't put your hopes too much on a certain goal achievement status to feel a certain way. Don't put your hopes on that because it's going to come inevitably, right? And even if it doesn't mean that you are any less, it doesn't mean you're more inferior or you're more less capable. Because again, the only major arcana I have here is the Fool. Beginnings, possibilities, but are we being foolish? That's the only major arcana. Major arcanas are more like universal laws. And again, nothing wrong with that. I mean, we have to start somewhere to learn and gain that wisdom, right? So perhaps the middle of April could be one of those times. And if you're already ahead of the game and you kind of have that level of awareness and you kind of know more or less, then that's wonderful as well. Then this reading is just simply kind of confirming what you've already learned or you already know. Excuse me. So that's what I'm getting from the cards for you Pisces for the middle of April. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you next week.